you ever dream of speaking English so well that people turn to listen when you talk? Imagine a moment when your words flow like music, and everyone around you is amazed by your confidence. Have you felt stuck, wanting to say something, but the words just didn't come out? What if I told you that today you could take the first step to speak English like a pro? What if your voice could change everything? Let me ask you this: do you think speaking perfect English is only for some people? Do you think it's too hard? I thought the same way once. I thought I would never be good at it. But one day something happened that changed my life. It was not a big moment, just a small thing, but it opened my eyes. I learned something that made me believe I could do it. And if I could, so can you. English is not just a language, it's a bridge. A bridge to opportunities, to dreams, to places you never thought you could go. When you speak English confidently, doors open. You feel brave. You feel ready. You feel free. And that freedom is something you deserve. Everyone deserves it. Why should you listen to me? Because I know how it feels to struggle. I know the pain of staying quiet when you have something to say. I know the feeling of wanting to be part of a conversation but not knowing the words. It feels lonely. But I also know how it feels when the words start coming. When you speak and people listen. That feeling is worth everything. Imagine meeting someone for the first time and you speak with confidence. They smile, impressed by your words. You feel proud. You feel strong. Isn't that a dream worth chasing? It is not just about the words you say. It's about the feelings behind them. It's about showing the world who you are without fear. There was a girl I knew, Mia. She was shy, always hiding in the back. She told me once, "I wish I could talk like you. I wish I could be brave." I told her, Mia, bravery is not about being perfect. It's about trying even when it's hard, and she did. One day she stood up and spoke. Her voice was not perfect, but it was beautiful. It was strong because it was hers. And in that moment, Mia became unstoppable. I know you have your own Mia moments. Times when you wish you could speak but feel held back. But let me tell you this: those moments are not the end. They are the beginning. Every time you try, you grow. Every time you practice, you become better. And one day you'll look back and smile because you'll see how far you've come. Speaking English like a pro is not about knowing all the words. It's about using the words you know with heart. It's about connecting with people. It's about sharing your story. And your story matters. Your voice matters. Don't ever forget that. I want you to picture this: you are standing on a stage. The room is quiet. Everyone is waiting for you to speak. You take a deep breath. And then you begin. Your voice is clear. Your words are strong. And as you speak, you see faces light up. You see people nodding, smiling. You see the power of your words. Isn't that worth fighting for? So let me ask you again, are you ready to change your life? Are you ready to speak English like a pro? It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. And I will be here, cheering for you every step of the way. English can make you laugh, cry, and dream. It can help you make friends, get jobs, and travel the world. It can bring you closer to people, closer to your goals, closer to yourself. But most of all, it can make you believe in your own power. I hope you feel excited now. I hope you feel ready. This journey is yours. Take the first step. Speak. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just start. Speak with your heart, and the rest will follow. Every word you say is a step forward. Every mistake you make is a sign you are trying. And every time you try, you get closer to your goal. Imagine the possibilities waiting for you if you keep going. Imagine the conversations, the connections, the opportunities that open when you speak English like a pro. Can you feel it? That excitement? That hope? Hold on to it, because it will guide you. Let me share another story. There was a boy named Daniel. He loved music, but didn't know how to share his passion because he couldn't speak English well. He used to sit alone, playing his guitar, wishing someone would listen. One day he decided to try. He learned a few phrases and wrote a song in English. It wasn't perfect, but it was full of emotion. When he sang, people didn't care about the small mistakes. They cared about the message. Daniel found his voice, and it changed his life. Do you have something to share, like Daniel? A story, a dream, a passion. English is the key that helps you unlock that door. It's not about how perfect you are, it's about how true you are. People will listen if you speak with honesty and courage. That's what makes a pro not perfection, but confidence. I know what you're thinking. It's easy to say, but how do I actually do it? Let me tell you. Start small. Start with simple sentences. Practice every day, even if it's just a little. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Read aloud. Watch your favorite movies or shows in English. Listen to songs and sing along. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are proof that you are learning. There is a secret I want to share with you. It's something I tell everyone who wants to speak English fluently. Are you ready? The secret is this: fall in love with English. Treat it like a friend, not a subject. Spend time with it. Play with words. Laugh at your mistakes. Enjoy the process. When you love what you do, you never give up. Think about Amelia, a young mother who wanted to teach her children English. She didn't have time to study much, but she loved reading bedtime stories to her kids. So, she started reading those stories in English. Her children laughed, corrected her, and learned with her. Slowly, Amelia improved. She didn't just learn English, she created a bond with her kids that was even more special. Do you see how small steps can lead to big changes? Your journey might look different from Amelia's, but it's yours. Own it. Celebrate every little win. The first time you order food in English, the first time you ask for directions, the first time someone says, "Wow, your English is good," those moments are worth everything. Now, let's dream bigger. Imagine traveling to a new country and speaking English with ease. Imagine making friends from different parts of the world. Imagine giving a speech, presenting an idea, or even teaching someone else. These dreams are not far away. They are waiting for you. You just need to take one more step. And remember, it's okay to feel nervous. Nervousness means you care. But don't let fear stop you. Fear is like a shadow, it looks big. But it disappears when you step into the light. So step forward. Speak up. Let your voice be heard. Do you feel that spark now? That little voice inside you saying, "Yes, I can do this"? Listen to it. Follow it. This is your time. This is your chance to shine. Speak with love. Speak with courage. Speak with hope. Speak English like a pro. Let me ask you something. Have you ever thought about how many doors English can open for you? Picture yourself in a situation where you meet someone from another country, someone with stories, ideas, and opportunities to share. And because you speak English, you connect with them instantly. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that exciting? That's the magic of English. It connects people like nothing else can. I remember a young man named Paul. He worked hard every day in a small shop, and he often saw tourists coming in. They would smile and try to talk to him, but Paul didn't understand English. He felt shy and awkward. One day, a little girl came to the shop with her father, and she asked Paul in English, "Can I have some candies, please?" Paul didn't know what to say. He stood there, smiling nervously. That night, Paul promised himself he would learn English. He started with simple words, just enough to greet the tourists. Soon he could hold short conversations. One day, a tourist invited Paul to visit his country for a business opportunity. Paul said yes, and that one yes changed his life forever. Can you imagine that happening to you? Opportunities don't wait. They knock on your door, but you need the key to open it. English is that key. It's not just about speaking well, it's about saying yes to life, to new experiences, and to a better future. Here's a tip for you: practice with someone who inspires you. If you don't have anyone, talk to yourself. Yes, it might feel strange, but it works. Practice in front of a mirror. Record your voice and listen. You will notice your mistakes and improve. Don't be afraid to sound silly. Every mistake is a step closer to success. Let me share another secret. Words are powerful, but the way you say them is even more powerful. When you speak, smile. Use your hands. Make eye contact. These small things show confidence, even when you're nervous. People don't just listen to your words, they feel your energy. Give them positive energy, and they will listen to every word you say. One of my favorite memories is of Isabella. She was terrified of speaking in public. Her voice would shake, and she would forget her words. But she had a dream to become a teacher. One day she told me, "I want to teach kids, but how can I if I'm so scared?" I told her, "Start with one sentence." Just one. So Isabella practiced. She stood in front of her family and said, "Good morning," that was all. But it was her first step. Step by step, Isabella grew stronger. Today, she's not just a teacher, she's a leader. Her students love her, not because her English is perfect, but because her heart is full of courage. You have that courage too. It's inside you, waiting to shine. Every day you have a choice. You can stay where you are, or you can take a step forward. It doesn't matter how small the step is. What matters is that you try. The more you try, the more confident you become. The more confident you become, the closer you get to your dreams. So, let me ask you again, are you ready to take that step? Are you ready to say yes to opportunities? English is not just a skill, it's a gift you give to yourself. A gift of freedom, confidence, and connection. This is your moment. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start now. Speak, even if your voice shakes. Speak, even if you make mistakes. Speak, because your voice is important.